Welcome to another episode of the Minnesota Meatloaf podcast. And today, Kurt is missing in action again due to his schedule, and we are joined by BreezyLee. How's it going today, guys?
Pretty good. And
Good.
yourself?
Good, doing well. Did you
This
guys have
is
a good
actually
Thanksgiving?
recording this. We should just throw it out there right away that we did this once and forgot to record it. So this is actually our second go around. So if we sound like we've rehearsed this more than usual, it's because we actually have. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm doing
All good.
that was
It
my first
happens.
podcast.
What was
It's been
that?
one of those days.
Yeah. I said that was my overshare for the podcast.
Oh, yep.
But anyway, so Aaron, you've been playing Call of Duty. Am I correct?
Yep. Yep, I am. I would like to thank Activision for sending me a review code for the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare. What? I can't even talk. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the PS5. I don't know if you guys played the other Call of Duties, but this one pretty much picks up right where the campaign mode picks up right where the second one left off, and it's pretty cool. It's the controls are the same, and there's some new features, and one of the new features is that there's a what do they call it? Carry forward where all the stuff from the previous Call of Duty will you can use in the new games. So that's kind of cool.
Do they have a chicken laser?
They do. They have a new chicken laser. No.
Mm.
But
And I don't play
yeah,
video games, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I'm
yeah,
just being dumb. No, Call of Duty. So I haven't really played Call of Duty, but I've played other first-person shooters, and I know Call of Duty is sort of considered like the best one out of all of them.
yeah,
Like,
it's pretty popular. A lot of people play it, and yeah, it's fun. I don't know. I get frustrated with it because I'm not good at it at all. So basically, I'll start an online match and get shot in about 5 seconds, and then respawn, and then somebody's waiting for me, and I get shot again, and that was kind of fun. But
Yeah, my husband plays it, so he gets shot all the time, but he constantly plays Call of Duty. That's his
yep.
favorite game. And he even gets shot like right after he gets in the match.
Yeah, it's kind of it's fun. I mean, you do get kind of get the hang of it after a while, but and then there's a new mode called Zombies, which is kind of fun. It's like you just run around like this big map and with other players and just shooting zombies, and they just like pop up all over, and you get different experience points and can upgrade things. And but no, it's pretty fun. It's Call of Duty Warfare 3 is available on pretty much all the new gen systems like PS5, Xbox, X and S and PC. So, but yeah, so that's what I've been playing.
whenever I play a first-person shooter, I swear I shoot a person 27 times and they
Yep,
don't die. Me once and I die.
yep. That's exactly how it is with me too. So,
Like I don't know how that happens or how it works. I'm doing must not be doing something right, but
no, yeah, missing something. Um, but and then one cool thing is that there's like all these different like characters skins that you can buy, and one of them Skeletor from He-Man. So
Skeletor.
Skeletor.
I thought you said skeleturd.
No, it sounded like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
like,
no,
what?
who's that? New character.
Yeah,
Skeletor.
I'm like, oh wait, what are you playing? Skeleturd or something?
Yeah, something new. But yeah, so you can have, a skin of Skeletor, and that's pretty cool running around as him and shooting people with a gun, which is kind of different, but they have Spawn and all kinds of other fun characters.
Oh, cool. Kind of
Yeah,
like Fortnite, how you can get the different skins and be like Optimus Prime and all that.
exactly. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
well, this week we also watched a movie called Do Not Disturb. Not to be confused with the Netflix comedy series that apparently Google is obsessed with when you try to find Do Not Disturb. But
Oh,
this
yeah.
is, this is a movie. I think it was made in 2022, but you said, Aaron, the other time that it came out in November in theaters.
Well, yeah, it was released or in theaters on November 17th this
Must have
year.
took a while
So,
to get it released.
what was that?
It must have took a while to get it released.
Yeah, and now it's on, video on demand, it's streaming. So,
Oh, nice.
yep.
And this is a movie about a couple that goes to their honeymoon. This is a couple, they've been together for a while. They have problems. They don't really get along. They get married and they go on their honeymoon. And there, some random guy hops out of the sand after a half hour of slow moving character introduction, gives them random drugs, and they decide to take the random drugs, which is like some sort of super peyote and synthetic cocaine, and it causes to black out, and then it becomes the hangover of horror movies.
Yep.
Cannibalism. There's a lot of cannibalism.
Yep.
We'll just jump right to the big reveal.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that it's very, very slow paced in the beginning. And also it's one of those movies you really gotta pay attention to on top of that.
Yeah.
And you just gotta like, oh god, this is boring, I want to shut it off. Just keep it going, it would get better, trust me. Which it does
Yep.
after they take the drugs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so guy hops out of the sand, like poof in a cloud, and he's ranting and raving about partying, and sounds like he lost his wife or something. It's all very vague, and he's incoherent. He gives them a bunch of random drugs, and he walks off into the ocean and doesn't return.
Yep.
And I said before, my tip is if someone gives you random drugs and walks into the ocean and doesn't come back out, don't do the drugs.
Yep.
If you learn one thing from the Minnesota Meatloaf, it's that.
Yep.
But they decide to do them. There's a real cool, like trippy psychedelic sequence right after they do the drugs that I liked a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part kind of made me dizzy.
Oh. Yeah, you just never know what's, if it's real or if they're just hallucinating or, what's going on really. So that's kind of neat.
There was one part where she's like looking in the mirror and it's kind of dark and blue, and then she sort of leans forward and falls in, and then it's all like a pool of water, and she's like, and then all of a sudden she like kind of comes to and she's in a bathtub, and it kind of gave me Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas vibes when he throws a fruit and hits him in the head in the tub.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of too a lot, Fear and Loathing in this movie. Actually, now that you say that, you just didn't know what.
But actually, this is the Fear and Loathing of horror movies, with a little bit of the Hangover thrown in because they don't remember what and then they figure it out, and it's gross.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck did I do? What were we doing in this like hotel? Because they legit kill them in the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I've been noticing is they cut the drug word is probably cactus. That's what I keep hearing. So I'm assuming the drug's name is cactus.
Oh.
Yeah. Peyote, I think, is like I think it grows in the desert or something.
Sure.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
That makes sense.
But
yeah.
Bad news. That's bad news.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He says like, you're not supposed to take this without an experienced shaman, and then like 5 minutes later he's like, well, let's just do it.
Yep. And then they do it, and yep.
It's like they take the drugs and all of a sudden they get like, oh yeah, it's like sexual desire more so, and then they like pretty much be like zombies in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah. That is zombie feel to it too. So
yeah. A lot of squishy sound effects, a lot of chomping and squishing and ripping.
yeah.
If you like movies with a lot of squishing and ripping,
Yep.
It really is. It's one of those odd movies that you just like, you like it, you hate it. I don't know. You just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I don't know. I thought it was all right.
Yep. So earlier when we recorded the first time, we devised our new fabulous brand new rating system, number of slices of meatloaf out of 10 to rate the movie, with 10 being a full loaf. So Aaron, you're all right. It was okay. How many slices do you give it?
I'd give it 5 slices.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but it was entertaining. I'm glad I watched it.
And I gave it 6 slices.
Nice. You thought it was entertaining?
I thought it was entertaining, yes. I'm kind of like in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of figured it's like a low budget film too on top of that. The music is really good, like techno music.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
And
for
it's
sure.
like you kind of have like the techno music with the drugs, so that works perfectly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do like the killing scenes. I do like that. But other than that, yeah.
Yep.
It's
And I
a movie.
kind
It's
of
one of those
meh.
movies.
Yeah, I gave it a 4. Normally, I'm so easy to please, but I was
Yep.
gonna be a hard ass with this movie. I don't know.
Yep.
I like the rave part where they're like and I like some of the more psychedelic parts, but it did gross me out, and I had to stop and take a break when they were making out and there was a tongue incident. But but Pig Killer didn't bother me. What would you rate Pig Killer? I'd give that maybe 7 slices. I'd call.
Oh, I'd give that one like a 9. I give that
Oh,
one a pretty big high one. Yeah, I was really amused with that one.
I'll give it an 8 for
Yeah, I
sure.
think I bump mine up to 8. I would say of the two we watched recently, Pig Killer I enjoyed more.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What would you rate Sewer Gators, Matt?
Breezy, we reviewed a movie called Sewer Gators that was about as low of a budget movie. I think there was even actually a rubber pool gator at one point.
Oh, it was pretty
Oh,
much all rubber pool gators.
I'd give that, and that's where they said bit him in the ass like 50 times because he
Yep.
came out of the toilet. I'd give that 2
Yeah.
because I was mildly amused. So if I was
Yeah.
just totally bored and annoyed, I'd give it a 1 or a 0. I don't know if 0 is an option, but I was
Yep.
mildly amused by it, so I give it a 2.
Yep.
wow.
Yeah.
I wonder
Must
if I
be
still
that
have that
bad.
link.
Yeah. We might have to revisit. Maybe we'll have to let Breezy watch that one and review.
Yeah,
give
just
it
to see.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious now.
That was also that was by the Horns Entertainment that made Killer Kites as well,
Yeah,
right?
we did watch that.
And equally,
I think that one might have been even more dumber.
What can you say about the movie Killer Kites? That is a movie that we watched.
We
That is
even
like,
interviewed the director. Was it the director we interviewed?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Or
Or the writer?
We should really go back and listen to our own podcast. Yeah. But what do you have coming up for us, Aaron?
Do you guys want to do a Christmas movie next?
Yes.
Christmas horror?
Is it just Terrifier 3? You got a super advanced copy?
No,
Terrifier
it isn't. I wish.
Well, Terrifier 3 comes out next Christmas next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave it as a surprise.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, I like surprises. Don't tell me until Matt sends me it.
Oh yeah.
I like those.
Well, so far we've had Pig Killer and Do Not Disturb, so you have a high bar of effed upness to cross.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice that. That's all right. I'll watch it.
Yeah, that's all different companies. Like this one was from Dark Star Pictures, and I'd like to thank them again for sending us a screener for it. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I think that concludes this episode of the Minnesota Meatloaf podcast. And yeah, thanks for joining us, Breezy. And
No problem. I hope all you guys had a very nice Thanksgiving too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely. Hope you did too.
I did.
Talked about all that earlier. There's too bad it wasn't recorded. We could splice in like an additional 20 minutes, but anyway, I'll quit bringing it up. But yes, it was a good Thanksgiving. I'd like to thank everyone for listening and like to encourage you to like and share and subscribe and comment and follow and whatever else there is to do. Go ahead and do it.
Yep. Thanks a lot.
Sure.